Hi, I make cheap international calls to Guyana daily with netsurftelecom.com. Their service is the best to call Guyana. Plus, every time I recharge my account, I receive free minutes. All new customers get $1 free in minutes when you sign up. So sign up today with netsurftelecom.com. We never stop connecting you.
The Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Amendment Bill, which the government says is fully compliant and ready for legislative passage in the House on Thursday, is not compliant with the recommendations of the Financial Action Task Force for theft, the opposition People's Progressive Party Civic is arguing. Former Chief Whip of the PPPC, Gail Teixeira, says all the contentious amendments of the APNU, which prevented a consensus on the bill, are now inserted into the intended legislation. According to Teixeira, in May of 2014, the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force (CFTF) offered technical guidance and assistance on the amendments and proposed amendments by the opposition on the bill and made some pronouncements.
Amendment to Section 2, Subsection 2 of the AML-CFT Act 2009 by deleting the words Attorney General wherever they appear and replacing them with the word Director. It should be noted the primary function of the FIU, as stated in the first criterion of FATF Recommendation 26 of the third round, is to serve as a national center for receiving, analyzing, and disseminating disclosures of suspicious transaction reports and other relevant information concerning suspected money laundering or financing terrorism activities.
According to Teixeira, Ghana is on a grey list with several other countries and could be heading to blacklisting by FATF if the government insists with the bill as it is. She maintains that the government has to deal with reality.
That once you're put up on the grey list, it's not easy to get off of it. Although you have an agreed agenda and you have this and that, it can take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. There are countries that have taken 6 years to get out of that grey list. And therefore, the more you give them trouble, the more you show that you're not trying to make efforts to be compliant, the more difficult it becomes. So that the issue for the government is to recognize as this is an international obligation. This is not Guyana and only. This is we are considered a threat to the international financing, banking, and insurance systems globally.
Former Attorney General Anil Nandlal said when the PPPC was in government, Ghana had committed to a particular course of action. He added that the bill the PPPC had tabled was reviewed by CFTF, FATF, and the Americas Regional Review Group.
And it has been approved. Then in addition to that, as I said on previous occasions, it is an evolving process. So when our bill was approved, Parliament, well, that was when we couldn't get it passed. And then Parliament went into prorogation and then dissolution. Our obligations to comply with other evolving duties did not stop, because the process is not a static and stagnant one, it's an evolving one.
Additionally, former Junior Finance Minister Bishop Juan Edgell took umbrage with a reported statement made by U.S. Charge d'Affaires Brian Hunt when he met with Legal Affairs Minister and Attorney General Basil Williams. The Charge d'Affaires has reportedly lauded the bill in its current state.